Do I actually have enough slabs to fully make it over there? One to spare. What's up, agents? Zero here, welcome back to some more Mega Skyblock 5. This is episode 5, if you remember. Last time we did our first batch of major exploring for the remainder of the series, and in addition, we actually got ourselves a little bit of a parrot pet whose name is Salt. And in this episode, well, what I want to do is obviously, I want to continue exploring islands, because that's literally all I have left for the remainder of the series. Admittedly, I could start up a little bit of a farm, but I don't have as much resources as I would like to be able to do this. And one thing I did do in between episodes is that I went ahead and put down this pressure plate right here so that I can get in and out a whole heck of a lot easier. I mean, obviously I have to open the door manually to get in, but at least it closes behind me. So let's go ahead and get started. So I got myself a bunch of slabs from last episode, or at least from in between episodes for me, putting together the remainder of the bridges that we started in the last episode. And I think where I want to head off to in this episode, actually I need stairs in order to make my way to where I want to in this episode, which I have a few stairs already made, which is going to be handy to have. So let's go ahead and head off. Now the first island that I want to go ahead and make my way to is actually right up there. And if I remember from previous seasons, there's actually an anvil up there that I can make use of, and a villager as well. So we're going to try to actually make our way up there, at least as best as I possibly can. Now the thing about this is that in this game mode in Mega Skyblock, or really any Skyblock in general, iron is extremely hard to come by. So any way that we have in order to get ourselves an anvil will actually be really beneficial. And can I not place this down where I want to? That's really annoying. Alright, looks like I may have to do the old-fashioned turn around in order to place these blocks down, which not really something I am used to. I'm so used to the mechanic where we can just place blocks down in front of us. I guess this will work just fine. It's just going to take a little bit longer to get up there, and maybe I could probably be using full-size planks at the same time. But the reason why I'd rather not do this is because I'd rather use my planks to craft into further blocks that I'm going to need later on, like the slabs and stairs that I'm using right now. I'd rather use those to craft. So this is admittedly going to take a little bit longer than I would like to, as I said. But hopefully by the time we get up there, we can see exactly what's up there. For those of you who don't remember previous seasons or did not watch previous seasons, and yeah, I figured that would still happen. For those of you who did not watch previous seasons of Mega Skyblock, what we have up here is actually kind of beneficial to us, and that did not help my cause at all whatsoever. Alright, so yeah, this is going to take a little bit of time to get up to. As I mentioned, it looks like is also starting to get dark, which is not helpful whatsoever. I mean, mainly I don't have to worry about phantoms because, well, TGC gave me permission a few episodes ago to go ahead and turn the phantoms off. But at the same time, I really don't want to have to do this in the dark, just in case any mobs spawn on the island that I'm trying to make my way to. Admittedly, I don't think mobs will spawn on the island I was trying to get to, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, there are some lights already on the island to help, because there is actually a villager up there, if I remember from previous seasons. But that doesn't mean I want to take any risks. So I'm going to go ahead and make my way up there. and I will be right back. This is going to take a really long time. You guys already saw the process I need to go ahead and take in order to get there in the first place. You guys probably don't want to watch me do that over and over again. Okay, so I've just about made it over there. I actually had to deconstruct my bridge at least once because I didn't quite get it high enough. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it made a lot more sense to me to have the stairs all at once rather than have to go up multiple. So here we are on this island, and as you can tell, we got ourselves a villager and we got ourselves a couple cows and pigs that somehow got their way into the villager pen. So let's see, what do you have available to? So 16 coal for an emerald. Unfortunately, I cannot use the trick anymore where they think that charcoal is coal. I used that in one of my previous seasons because of a bug in Minecraft, but that's been patched since, so I can't use that. 5 emeralds for a shovel with fortune, can't really use that, and I can't really use any other trades, but yeah. As I said earlier, this island has ourselves an anvil. Let me check, is there anything special inside of these furnaces? No, there is not. So we do have access to an anvil, which is at least helpful. Now, I don't know whether or not I can actually use the anvil as of right now. The one thing I would like to use the anvil on is a name tag so I can go ahead and properly name salt, but I don't know whether or not I actually have a name tag at this point in time. Now, I do want to go ahead and continue using stairs in this episode because there's a completely brand new island that I want to go ahead and show you guys, and that's all the way up there. Now, this particular island I actually had a part in actually putting together, but at the same time, obviously you guys don't know what this island actually is, so this is going to be completely brand new to most of you guys. So, or at least, well, anyway, for those of you who haven't seen previous seasons of Mega Skyblock, obviously this is going to be completely brand new. But for those of you who are playing this map as well, you probably have already discovered this island. And it's actually kind of an interesting one, is I'm not going to spoil what it is until we actually manage to get there. But it's actually a pretty interesting island, all things considered. I do like this island in particular quite a bit. And while we're heading up, I suppose what I could do is make my way over to this island over here as well. It looks like it's going to be on the way over there. But this is going to be another instance where I think I'm just going to have to, yeah, I figured I'm going to have to end up using the turning around method, which again, you guys probably don't want to end up seeing, because this is going to take the most amount. I probably should go ahead and get like regular planks in order to make this a whole heck of a lot easier. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to go home, make myself plenty of planks to make this a whole heck of a lot easier. And I'll be right back. And what time is it? It looks like sun is starting to set, but nowhere near nighttime. So I suppose I could possibly, while I've edited out, just kind of wait out the time it takes for the sun to go down, because then I'm not out here in the dark. We have just about made our way over to this brand new island. I'm also running short on slides, which is going to make it a little bit difficult to get down there, which I actually started a little bit of a path down there. I'll show you guys that in a few moments, but right now we actually went ahead and made our way to this island, which actually not too bad, all things considered. And this is a really cool island. I do like the idea of this island a lot, but I do need to go ahead and light this up at least a little bit, just in case mobs do in fact end up spawning up here. But if you can't tell out of the corner of my camera as we're walking past this, and I do need to be careful of falling off because this is a bit of an obscurely shaped island, you may notice there's actually a theme going on with this particular island, which actually is a really cool idea, all things considered. And again, I did have a hand in helping design this island itself. this is an aquatic sphere island, and we can go ahead and make our way all the way up to the top of the sphere, and we can actually go ahead and swim around down here if we really want to. The only thing is I need to be careful because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I can see a few pufferfish down in here, so I can't really swim around in here for long because if I'm down here for too long, well, I'm going to encounter a problem with getting poisoned. And so yeah, this actually has a conduit inside of it, which is actually kind of nice. So we can actually go ahead and swim around with all these aquatic creatures if we really want to. There's a number of tropical fish. I do not remember if there's actually salmon or cod in here, but I am seeing, ow, I knew that was going to happen. I do remember seeing there's a whole bunch of seahorses, which for those of you who are not aware, those are only because of one of the resource packs that I have installed. They are not in the game otherwise. But yeah, that is actually not too bad of an island, all things considered. I do like this island a whole heck of a lot. This is actually a really cool idea. Definitely makes use of the brand new fish mobs that were introduced. I think it was in 1.4 if I'm not mistaken. I can't quite remember. It was so long ago. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and make our way down to that island over there, and I need to be careful. Mainly I am in shift mode, well, in crouch mode I should technically say, but I still need to be careful, and I don't actually know if I have enough slabs to actually properly make it over. That's actually a really good question I should be asking. I probably could make more because I've got enough planks in my inventory to go ahead and make myself a crafting table as well as a few slabs. But all things considered, I think I should be fine now that I'm looking at it. Alright, so let's see. I think I can go ahead and go a little bit further this way and then start making my way this way. Yeah, there we go. So, do I actually have enough slabs to fully make it over there? One to spare. Oh man, alright. So here we go, we got ourselves a stone variant island. This is actually something I didn't even know was here. This is completely brand new to me. This must be one of the islands TGC made after I actually helped them out with what I did. So that's actually kind of interesting. So now what I want to do is I want to go home. I want to go ahead and get myself a few more slabs because I've got a few other islands in mind that I want to make my way over to, and I don't know how long it's going to take to get to each of these islands, but we're going to find out. I imagine it can't take too terribly long. Okay, so what I decided to do is go ahead and make my way over to another new island that I have not been to in previous seasons because it didn't exist, and that's this island all the way up here. I actually have no idea what that island up there is even supposed to be in the first place, but I do want to go ahead and make my way over there. And this is going to be another one of those instances where it's going to take quite a bit of time to make my way up there, but hopefully this is going to be a whole heck of a lot easier because I'm actually using planks instead of slabs, and you guys already saw the problem that I was having using slabs. I don't know what the cause of that is. I imagine it's just something within the Minecraft code itself. But I guess I don't really have much of a choice but to kind of go ahead and use a bit of a workaround. I'm just now realizing how far away this island actually is. I didn't actually think about that. But hopefully whatever's on this island is going to be cool enough to see regardless. Because I actually, as I mentioned, have no idea what this island is even going to end up being. We're going to see if we can find out. I can definitely see there's some trees up there that doesn't really say a whole heck of a lot. But imagine once I get closer to it, I should have a better understanding of what this island is actually supposed to be. Let's see, am I actually high enough up? No, I don't think I am just yet. Alright. Just a little bit further up, and I should be fine. I actually still can't tell what this is supposed to be. I guess it's just going to be a matter of being surprised by the time I go ahead and make my way up there. Alright. So it looks like just need to go up maybe a couple more set of stairs and I should be fine. Yeah, it looks like I should be fine to go ahead and start making my way forward with this. Yeah, that's probably the best method of action. I went ahead and got myself more slabs, which I had a ton of slabs back at home, so it wasn't really too big of a problem to grab some in. Looks like maybe I might be one further down than I thought I was. Now that I'm getting closer to it. Not really a huge deal, although I will have preferred having all my stairs all at one go. And actually, no, maybe I was at the right level already. No, I'm fine losing at least a few blocks. I'm fine losing a few blocks to the void. Alright, it's not really too huge of a deal. Alright, so what exactly is this island even supposed to be? I have absolutely no idea. Oh, maybe I was just one short. Hold on. Am I missing something? Here's my bridge. One block down. I feel like I'm missing something here. Well, let me go back to this bridge and yeah, it looks like that's exactly what I did. That's why things seemed a bit off to me. Alright. Well, I'm not going to bother destroying the bridge. I would much rather just fix the problem that I didn't even honestly see. Alright. There's something I didn't even expect to do, but it happened. Alright. But we're at least at the right level now, which is at least good. So what I'm probably going to do is probably do this. And I can already see there's a spawner right here, which does not help my cause. Alright, so let's see. What exactly is, what kind of spawner is this? That looks like a cave spider spawner. I definitely don't want that spawning anything. Alright, so it looks like just a bit of a podzol island, not all too bad. And I do see a few sea pickles down here in the water as well. I think I'm just gonna leave those down there for decorative purposes. And I really don't have a whole heck of a lot of time to make my way to some other islands, although from the vantage point that I have right now, I am seeing that that island over there has a few different redstone components on there. Down there, I think I recognize from previous seasons, I think that's a glazed terracotta island, and that island over there, that is completely brand new to me, but I do sort of see that there is soul sand and regular sand and a little bit of water down in there, so it's actually not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and make my way back down. You know what, I could probably end the episode off once I get back home, because I think I've pretty much wasted about as much time as I possibly can for this episode. Not that I'm saying that I actually wasted time. I mean, obviously I made progress, but I've reached the limit that I normally like to make these videos for. Okay, so what I decided to do before I ended things off, I went ahead and went back to the villager trading island that we went to at the start of this episode and grabbed myself the anvil from up there, because I think it would probably be best if I have this inside of my home rather than having to go up there every single time that I want to go ahead and use it. So let's go ahead and put that right there. And let's see, do I actually have... No, I do not have any name tags. It's a little bit of a bummer, but at the same time, I'm not all too surprised. But yeah, other than that, that's actually where I'm going to go ahead and end off the video. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more, to make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.